Okay, hi, this is Deborah. I'm remaking this second video. I didn't think the first one took or I lost it. We'll see. So go over this quick. This is my second day after surgery. Couldn't do it the day after because it was pretty hard to speak. But overall, as you can see, overall the surgery went pretty well. It is the results of the recovery now, the swelling and extraction of the teeth, of course, and the implants that were put in, and abutments, including bone grafting, caused a lot of swelling and bruising, and of course the stitching. Overall, it went well. It was about 4 hours. I took my meds before I went, about an hour. Got there, they were all ready for me, and went to the back room where they had the surgery room. And I could see the screen from where I was sitting, which was really interesting because I was able to see him inserting the implants and abutments and doing the bone grafting. You could actually see it where it was being placed. So I had a good visual of that. He gave me another pill. When that kicked in, he began. He extracted the teeth at the top and the bottom, and with that put 6 implants at the top, 4 at the bottom. He did the bone graft, and he did alveoplasty, or is it alveoplasty? Smoothing of the bones, I guess, to make sure there's no rocking, and that all took about 4 hours. I was completely awake. I guess you can call it semi-conscious. I had dark glasses on, felt very comfortable, just a lot of pulling and pressure you would feel. I could hear them speaking, I could see them working, and I was comfortable. They had numbed me with needles, couldn't feel them either. And that really numbed my face, and that's all. And that really was what made me feel comfortable. 4 hours later, I got the x-rays and came back, and I noticed that one of the implants was a little slanted, which I knew that I was going to talk to him about. Every one of them were straight except for that one. So I'll have to ask him, when I have my next appointment, what that's all about. So they gave me an immediate denture, but these were the uppers and these were the lowers, and they didn't fit. After stitching my mouth, everything was swollen at that point. I think that when they originally made them, which is when I had the teeth in the mouth, that's what they got out of it. So they have to readjust it. She did try to reline it for me that day, which I thought it was impulsive, because she put it in and it was very uncomfortable. So I told her to leave that one in, and the other one I couldn't get in at all. So I went home with just the uppers. Kept them in for 24 hours because it helped with the bleeding that I was having from the work that he did, because you needed to clot it. So that helped on the upper. But on the bottom, I was using gauze. Holding it up, using gauze. I had ice packs, bags of peas, conformed to my face, put a towel around me. And that helped soothe the swelling because it was swelling up then. Um, Bleeding stopped around 3 hours later. I got home at 6 at night and couldn't really eat or drink anything. I drank some water. I rinsed my mouth with the solutions that they gave me. I was really tired, not really interested in eating anyway. Just interested in getting a good night's sleep. Took my meds, slept on an inclined pillow, and that helped after the bleeding stopped. So, woke up refreshed actually, as I felt I really slept good. And got up, rinsed my mouth out again, took a good look at my face. I could see then it was really swollen. It wasn't bruising like it is now, but this is, I guess, after the second or third day, it gets worse, the bruising. But overall, I think that the surgery did go well. I mean, I was dancing with the doctor because they played this great music they were like dancing music, and I liked that music, so I was able to groove with it, and it was nice, and I was happy and relieved, and he twirled me a little bit. It was great. Then I went out and met my friend who was waiting there for me, and I want to give a shout out to her waiting all that time for me and caring for me when I got back home and checking up on me every day since. Her name is Kathy, and I've known her when I first came here to Florida. I'm from New York, we became friends, and I did help her once, with one of her surgeries, and she clearly stepped up and helped me with this one. I was very appreciative. My kids live in Austin, Texas, so it's hard to have family actually help me at this time. But I got through fine. My next appointment, they did check up on me. I told them about the partials I'm not happy with at all. Not the partials, the immediate dentures. And she says we'll get to all that on the 3rd. The swelling should be down. And eating bone broth, I'm concentrating now on making sure that bone is growing nicely around those implants, because that's a long journey ahead of me now, to get the bone growing around the implants so that we can move forward and get continue the surgery and put the placements on the abutments with snap and dentures and get that going. So it's going to be 6 to 8 months. So as I go for my appointments, I will be checking in with you all. I appreciate you checking up on me too, and I'm very grateful to the staff at Affordable Dentures. They're in Weeki Wachee. Turns out that they were a good team, and quite comfortable and safe with them. That's important to feel that way. So far, so good. And all that fear I had, we're human beings, and that ego, the fear sets in and the doubt, and it's all for nothing. So this is a good indication to show you that there's nothing to be really afraid of, and the fact that this part is over, which is, I feel, the worst part, makes me happy. I can move forward and move on with this, and it's going to be a big transformation, and I'm going to live a good, healthy life. That's important. And so stay tuned, all right? And again, I'm grateful for you checking up on me and watching my journey. This helped me. These videos that other people that I've watched helped me. And this is what I wanted to do, to be involved with the people that need some kind of awareness of what's going on and how this really is going part by part. Really helps. So tune in. See what happens in a few weeks, what I look like next. Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you.